because Scott kind of changed everything there. What was the explanation that you got as to why that whistle wasn't blown?
The referee said it wasn't blown because we put their guy into Scott. I said, I don't give a shit. He's hurt. They're standing there, he's sitting there, he's hurt. Blow the whistle. If the puck's in the net front still and they were hacking away at it and it goes in, I'd say fine. But as soon as the puck squirts to the corner, they got to blow it dead. They do it all the time for regular players because of player safety. The rule would state that we have to touch it, but they don't follow that rule. They never follow that rule. 2 games ago, we were in the offensive zone. One of their players was down in the slot, and we were passing around, and Cale Makar's coming downhill for a one-timer, and they blow it dead. Take away a scoring chance, what could be a possible extending of a lead, and they blow it because the player's laying there hurt in a shooting lane. So it's the same thing for the goalie. If he's hurt and he's not getting up, and they can evaluate that, and they're standing right there looking at it, the whistle should go. It's just that simple. It's not. Did I think it was goalie interference? No, it's not goalie interference because we bumped him in. He turned the wrong way, and we bumped into him, and he went into our goalie. But when the goalie's hurt, you blow the whistle. That's what happens all the time with players in every zone. And yeah, it happened in the first period with Mikko and Dahlin. Dahlin goes down, and they blow it dead because he's still down. It happened last game for us, and the game before that, and the game before that happens once a game, I bet you. And for them to just let it go and then allow the goal is insanity to me. It's a player safety thing. If they would have loaded up Dahlin for a one-timer for a 105-mile-an-hour slap shot, they're just going to let it fucking happen with our goalie down in the net? Can't do it. Can't do it. You got to blow it dead.
How's Scott feeling? Or any update on Wedgewood?
Well, I don't know. We'll get him evaluated. He's going to miss some time.
Was that challenge a bit of a test? You said you didn't.
Yeah, it gives them another chance to do the right thing. The goal shouldn't have counted, and so, yeah, I was mad, so we just did it.
Every win is still worth 2 points, but did that one feel a little better just given everything leading up to it?
It felt great because our guys dug in and they got the win. Like, we needed that win and we wanted that win. And I think that play, like, everyone on the team's pissed off, and then so they dig in extra hard and make it happen. I was glad to see them get rewarded. It looks good on our guys. I thought it was an unbelievable effort, especially down the stretch.
Are you surprised you got such a weak explanation from the referee?
No, and listen, this isn't against the 2 refs that called the game tonight. Like it's just like it's the inconsistency in that call. It seems pretty common sense to me, right? Like, what are you gonna like? It's hurt the puck. He's hurt. The puck goes to the corner. He's not getting up. He's not getting up. Clearly not getting up. Just blow it dead. By the time that puck got cycled behind the net, it should have been called. So like it's when you're doing it for every other player on the ice, but you're not going to do it for the goalie. Makes no sense to me.
Corey first.
Almost like a theme of this season that you have this like crazy, amazing comeback, and you also have another ridiculous injury. Like it just seems like there's just a range of emotions after almost so many games this year like this.
Yeah, I mean, injuries are going to happen. Obviously, we've had more than our share, and like for me, it's about like getting our guys healthy and continuing to play with that type of heart. That's what we want to do. The habits, the heart. I didn't love our start, fine, but we scratch and claw our way back, and it's at the end of the day, like I'm really happy with what we did in the second half. It's another, feather in our guys' cap, the way they dug in to get the win, and we're gonna have to continue to battle through injuries. Obviously, like there's guys missing, and we're just hoping that we get healthy for the right time, and hopefully before the right time, so we can get like the feel of what our group looks like. And we still haven't had it together. Like we're back up. I think it's now back up to 6 guys hurt, right? So, and we've been running at that 5 number all year long, and we just got to keep going.
Megan.
In talking about the concern for player safety, is there any course of action you can take to have the league
Well, we'll call the league. After this presser, I'm sure I'll get a call from the league, but it's, I don't care. Like, it's like, that wasn't a difficult call tonight. And again, I'm not trying to pick on the two guys who were out there tonight. Like, any one of the four guys could just be looking at it and blow the whistle. And it's not just because it went in. It's just like, how long are you gonna let it go? They talk about player safety. That's the most important thing. Well, if they pass it to the slot and someone hammers a one-timer in the back of his head, then what? It happened to Calvert in Winnipeg a couple years ago. He's bleeding all over the ice. He's down in the slot. They pass it to the point. They shoot another one off his back. And then they're like, we should have blew it dead. Well, it's too late after he takes 2 slap shots to the head. Like, just make the call. If they're going to blow it down they blow it down on plays like that when guys go down in the neutral zone, but then they're not going to do it in the slot or with your goalie. Makes no sense.
Go ahead, right here.
From a viewer standpoint, this was a 3-hour action movie from the bench. Did it feel like that?
Yeah, except if they're like a bad action movie that takes too long to get going for us. Like I thought, when we were down and we needed to start coming back, then our guys really dug in and we started to get to our game. I didn't hate our first period, but we give up an odd man rush, which we were really trying to prevent, and we gave up the power play goal, and we didn't get a lot going in the offensive zone. But I felt like if we got to our game, that we'd have a chance to come back in, and eventually we did.
3 last ones for you, Ivan.
You've seen Devontae's for years now shut down top players in the world. So when he makes a play like that in overtime, is that just
Well,
go home?
the defensive play was, great. Angles him, what he did leading up to that rush chance is what's impressive and what we know him for. And then to finish it off, great finish. I mean, that's a heck of an effort.
Eric.
Was there any extra, frustration with the celebration that came after that goal, or was that not even a factor?
No, I didn't even look at it. I mean, I wasn't even paying attention.